The 1910s and 1920s were a period of great change and upheaval in the world. World War I, which began in 1914, had a profound impact on society, causing widespread death and destruction. The war also led to the rise of new technologies, such as the tank and the airplane, which would have a major impact on the course of future conflicts. In the aftermath of World War I, the world was in a state of flux. The old order had been shattered and new powers were emerging. The United States, which had stayed out of the war for the most part, became a major economic and military power. The Soviet Union, which had been born out of the Russian Revolution of 1917, was a new and powerful force. On the world stage, the 1920s were a time of great prosperity in the United States, known as the Roaring Twenties. The stock market boomed, and new industries such as the automobile industry emerged. The Jazz Age, with its flapper dresses and jazz music, was in full swing. However, the prosperity of the 1920s was not evenly shared. African Americans, women, and immigrants continued to face discrimination and segregation. The gap between the rich and the poor grew wider. The 1920s also saw the rise of new forms of entertainment, such as radio and cinema. These new forms of media helped to shape popular culture and spread new ideas. The 1920s ended with the stock market crash of 1929, which plunged the world into the Great Depression. The Depression was a time of great hardship, with widespread unemployment and poverty. The Depression also led to a rise in political extremism, with the rise of fascism and communism. Despite the challenges of the 1910s and 1920s, these decades were also a time of great progress. New technologies emerged, new forms of entertainment were created, and new ideas were spread. The world was changing rapidly, and the seeds of the future were being sown. The 1910s and 1920s were a fascinating and complex time in history. They were a time of great change and upheaval, but also a time of great progress. These decades would have a profound impact on the course of the 20th century. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to see more of our history videos. And let us know below if there's a story you'd like us to cover in a future episode.